Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here and concluding my back to school slash rally, a month-long celebration and exploration of my favorite campus slasher movies. Today I want to talk to you guys about 1986's Killer Party. And now I'm not sure what it was about 1986, but we had no less than 3 different slasher movies slated for release, all of them having to do with April Fool's Day, and all of them having some variation of the title April Fool's Day. You had, of course, April Fool's Day. You had Slaughter High, which I kicked this series off with, whose original title was April Fool's Day. And you had Killer Party, whose original title was The April Fools. So I'm not sure if all of these 3 movies were just dying to jump on the holiday-themed slasher movie bandwagon, or if they took April Fool's Day really, really seriously back in 1986. I'm not sure. Now, Killer Party is one of those movies, much like Return to Horror High, that was constantly on late-night cable television when I was growing up. I'd mark it in my TV guide, and I'd always try and watch it when it was on, because Killer Party is a movie that I've always just got a big kick out of. Now, let me set it up for you. The movie begins with this sequence that is a movie within a movie within a music video for an 80s pop, rock, glam metal band called White Sister. Movie within a movie within a music video for an 80s hair, glam, prancing around, kicking pop rock band that then kind of turns into a musical number with a girl and some zombies. Drugs. They were on some serious drugs. And this opening sequence has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the movie. As a matter of fact, this opening sequence looks like it was shot on a completely different film stock than the rest of the movie. I don't know if they just needed to pad out the runtime, or if, like, the producer of Killer Party was the manager of White Sister and just wanted to get them into a movie for some exposure. I don't know. But it's completely out of left field. It makes no sense. But it's a train wreck you just can't take your eyes off of. We then transition into the movie Killer Party. And it's about these 3 sorority girls. They're pledging to this sorority. And the sorority wants to throw the Goat Night sorority costume party in this old abandoned frat house where a pledge years ago lost his head in a guillotine prank gone awry. Now, I can't imagine a guillotine prank not going awry. Nevertheless, they show up to the party. Everybody starts getting picked off one by one. And now, what Killer Party has in its favor is a really good story, written by Barney Friday the 13th, the final chapter, Cohen. You've got good characters, likable characters. You've got good dialogue, good pacing. You've got some really nice pranks in the movie as well. My favorite involving a hot tub full of sorority sisters and a jar of bees. You've got good acting in the movie. All the acting is pretty good. The 3 leads do a really good job in this film. They're all very likable. The performances are very good. You have a really different kind of slasher movie. This is a paranormal possession type slasher movie. And I'll leave it at that. And there's a few kills sort of sprinkled throughout the movie, but really it's not until we get to the sorority party where it's just boom, 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 and it's a massacre. But the movie never lags. The movie never feels slow, and that is because of good writing, good characters, good dialogue, fun pranks, and of course, good acting as well. And I attribute all that to Mr. Cohen. There's even a professor in the movie named Dr. Zito, who I'm sure is an ode to Joseph Zito, who directed Friday the 13th, the final chapter. The movie is also pretty well made, I think. It's set, the location is in actual college campus that looks like an actual college campus, and it's set during the fall. Even though it's supposed to be in April, it looks very much like the fall. Gray skies, bare trees, leaves all over the ground. So you got a great setting, you've got a great atmosphere, and a different, like I said, a different kind of slasher movie. How many paranormal possession slasher movies are there really out there? Well, I talked about one during lesson 2 of my back to school slash rally with Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, so it's at least 2. But I've always really enjoyed Killer Party. It's a lot of fun. It kind of derails a little bit toward the end, and there's way too much growling and drooling. I'll leave it at that. You've got some funny moments at the end as well, with a character crawling on the ceiling, and clearly they just shot it upside down, but they teased and hairsprayed up her hair so that it looked like it was hanging down. Pretty funny. But I've always really liked Killer Party. I've always got a big kick out of it. And it's one of those movies that's really kind of flown under the radar. I never hear anybody talking about it, which is unfortunate because I think it's a lot of fun. Fair warning though, if you watch the movie, you will be singing or humming this song that plays throughout the movie all day for the rest of the day. It goes something like, "These are the best times of our lives. These are the best times." So forewarning, if you watch Killer Party, and I recommend you do watch Killer Party, you will be singing or humming this song for the rest of the day. If you've seen Killer Party, please let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. If not, go seek it out, check it out. I think you'll dig it. And now, since this is lesson 7 in my back to school slash rally, I want to share with you a couple of lessons that I learned from watching Killer Party. Number 1, the largest room in the world is the room for improvement. Lesson number 2, and this is for all you college students out there, if you're planning on pledging a fraternity or a sorority, don't get involved in a prank that involves a guillotine. It just won't work out. It's just not going to work out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole series. I know I definitely did. Going back and revisiting some of these movies was a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast with my back to school slash rally, a month-long celebration and exploration of my favorite campus slasher movies. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Take care, and until next time, peace.